much dance is always the constant in my life. It's like my stable thing that I always have, no matter what's going on in my life, no matter what crazy things are happening. I can always come to dance practice and it kind of all goes away, and it just makes life more enjoyable for me, and meeting the people in it makes life more enjoyable for me, so that's pretty much what keeps me going in it. I'm Kirsten, I'm a senior and I'm a captain this year. Pretty much what I do on the team is just kind of lead practices whenever our coach isn't available to be there. She's a teacher, so she comes a little bit late to practices. So me and the other captains just kind of run practices when she isn't there and do some of the outside stuff as well. Well, I've been dancing since I was 2. My mom and dad just put me in a dance class and were like, hey, let's see how this goes. And then I ended up loving it. I danced at a studio up until my senior year, so competitively. And then I came to college and danced on a dance team, which is quite different, but I've enjoyed both of them. Yeah, and so it's just pretty much second nature to me now. I think my favorite part is the relationships that I build, which I kind of didn't see that coming in college. I was extremely shy my freshman year, and I actually almost quit Steppers my first year because of how shy I was. And then I ended up forming a relationship with 2 of my best friends who are also captains on the team. And I think that's my favorite part, just every year getting to know the new people that come in and forming those lifelong relationships. I joke, I'm like, they're literally gonna be my bridesmaids now, because they are. So that's one of my favorite things about it. So a lot of times what we do is the first couple practices we have with people on the team, we get together outside of practice, we'll do dinners, we'll do a scavenger hunt, we have families on the team, and so we'll pair up a newcomer with older people so that they can get to know them. We just try to do a lot of stuff outside of practices and performances so that people can get to know each other, and that it's not so scary like, oh, I'm dancing with somebody who's 4 years older than me and I'm not in the same spot in my life as them. And so we try to do outside stuff just to get to know people on a personal level so they know it's not so scary. We're all people, we're all in college.
So coming on the team as a freshman, I was really nervous because, like I said, like at my studio I already had a group of people, so I was nervous to come into a new group of people, but they've been so welcoming, and I feel like from day one we've been a part of the team, so that's really cool. My favorite part about dancing is just performing. I like to be kind of a different person, I feel like, on stage, or whether we're on the field or not, show my fun side and stuff like that, because I'm kind of a shy person, but I feel like when I dance, I can express myself. So I thought performing would be harder and more nerve-wracking, but honestly it's really fun, and I can feel I feel the crowd, they really enjoy it and they really enjoy watching us, and it's really cool with the band performing right behind us. It's just live music and it's really fun.
Not gonna lie, it's very nerve-wracking, and I've been performing in front of people since I was 6 years old, and so I really should be used to it by now, but I'm not. Every single time you go out there, it's nerve-wracking, but once you get out there and start doing it, it's just your body takes over and you know what you're doing, and it's really cool to see the crowd supporting us. It's really cool for us to be supporting the teams, so it's just a really fun experience, and I think not a lot of people get to experience something like that, so it's really great for us to be able to experience it. This is actually my first year being a captain, and I was really nervous coming in, but it's so enjoyable and so fun, and I love being able to lead a team who works so hard. They're the best team ever, and it's really enjoyable for me, and I know the other captains too, to be able to make an impact on the team and leave knowing that we put something out there from ourselves to the team, so that's really fun. I've learned that it's not always the greatest time. I mean, I just said it usually is fun, but I've learned that sometimes it takes being a little extra hard on them to get the point across, which not always, but I've just learned sometimes that, you kind of gotta not be their best friend in the moment and be a leader instead, and that's been the worst part for me because I love the girls and they all are my best friends, so, but yeah, I've learned how to kind of step up into that role as well.
Workouts are hard, they're not fun to do, but just this Tuesday we did one where we were running up flights of stairs and stuff, and we were passing each other, and everyone was just saying oh, go whoever, and it's just words of encouragement is really nice. And even when we are in practice, running through our dances, they'll say, they'll just call each other's names out, and then you kind of have to pass it on and you have to say somebody else's name, and that's really encouraging.
I try to use personal experiences to help them with that, and I know the other captains and the other seniors can tell you as well, like, we've been in your shoes, we've been where you are. It is so overwhelming at times, especially when we get in a national season. So we just try to tell them, like, we're living proof, like, you make it through it. Honestly, you come out the other side stronger and you feel so accomplished once you do. And if they have any problems, we try to be very good about, like, if you need to come to us, come to us. Also taking time to, like, give them a break. We try to understand that, you know, you are in college, you have those times where you need a break, so we try to be good about that.